Okay,
But you're
so
basically the Witcher now. Hell yeah.
Darn
um,
is learning so much these past a few weeks.
Except you're you're from the house of the cat and not the wolf.
uh, you,
I am the house.
you went house. I am the house. Um, all right, and then so that's your last week of research. And then Rich, you said you were doing 4 weeks of the archery training, so that's the total for that is 100 gold pieces for 4 weeks, and you're only 6 weeks
Right.
away from gaining proficiency.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
And would I be allowed to do some research also, or would I say that I spent all my time doing archery?
You spent a lot of time doing archery. You can give up one of the weeks to do research.
What's that?
You can give up one of your weeks to do research, or do you want to do all four?
I'll stick to archery.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Say he was out in the woods with Kaku.
all right. And that's instead of doing any of the antitoxin or potions or anything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that that was gonna be the thing. So yeah, so you spend the 4 weeks out with Kaku training. You're almost there. You're 6 weeks away. You can spend double the gold to cut it in half, so that way you're going to be 8 weeks in instead of 4.
Oh yeah, I'll do that for sure. So 200 gold.
No, no, yeah, 200 gold. Well, no, sorry, it's double the 8 weeks, so it's 25 times 8, which is 200 times 2. So you'd spend 400 gold, to only have 2 weeks left of training.
Wait, you said 25 gold per week, right?
25 gold per week, but
So
you're
4 weeks would be 100.
right, but so that if you wanted to do if you wanted to get 4 weeks of training in 2 weeks, you could spend 200 gold, and then still
Okay.
have 2 weeks to do other stuff.
Oh, wow. So wait, so 200 gold will give me 4 weeks of training in 2 weeks, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I'll put it all into archery then. So 400 gold for 8 weeks and 4 weeks.
Okay, so then it's 8 times 25, so that's 200, for the 8 weeks times 2 is 400. Yeah. And then you only have 2 weeks left.
And so then 2 weeks, I could say that I did some research.
Oh no, that's to do 8 weeks and 4 weeks is the.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay,
Okay, cool.
so you
That's it.
want to spend 200 gold to do 4 weeks and 2 weeks. Got it. Okay, so you spend 200 gold and you still have 6 weeks to go, but now you have 2 weeks to do other stuff.
Yeah.
So for archery, you're at 4 out of 10 weeks to finish training, so that you can get proficiency with the bow and arrow, and you have and that costs you 200 gold pieces, and then you have 2 weeks of other stuff you can do.
Okay, so if I wanted to say that I spent a couple weeks researching monsters of Scophos,
Yeah,
would that be a thing?
yeah. So it's a base 50 gold. It's an intelligence roll. So you roll a d20 and add your intelligence modifier, and for every 100 gold you spend above. Above the 50, you can get an additional +1.
Okay, so 50. Let's see here. Wait, base price is 50. So if I spent like 150, that'd be a +3.
No, if you spend 150, it's a +1. It's for every 100 gold above the 50. So
Oh, every 100 gold. Oh, I see. 100. All right.
To a
Well,
maximum of +6.
yeah, to a maximum of +6. And you add
I guess
your
I'll
intelligence
spend
modifier. So
250.
okay.
And let's see here. My intelligence modifier is
And now, how are you getting this research? Do you want to talk to somebody in particular? Do you want to go to a specific library? What's the
I guess could I say that I went to a library and then also talked to Agamemnon?
Okay, so we're doing Agamemnon then? Yeah, and yeah, he's knowledgeable enough that he'll give you advantage on the roll.
Oh, cool. Dear God. So that's my first roll. That's my second roll. Woo!
Thank God for advantage. What's your intelligence
Dude.
modifier?
+5.
Okay, so +7. Yeah, so you get 3 facts. Cool. Hold on. Let me get my Okay, creatures that you will run into out there is, of course, Minotaurs and Cyclopses. But I will get you one creature. There's a type of Minotaur that is very special in that um, he it drinks from a it drinks the it drinks cursed water from the Ashlands, and the cursed water allows the Minotaur to regenerate. Um, but it also makes its blood poisonous, which means that anytime somebody cuts it or deals damage to it, um, it coughs up or spreads or shoots out poison from its skin, dealing poison damage to those around it, and he can even breathe poison on people.
Oh.
Um, there is also necromancer, necromantic minotaurs out there, so there are minotaur animated skeletons. So your second bit is sometimes after fighting off several animated skeleton minotaurs, some of them get destroyed a lot, and they become a bone swarm. So that is one of the enemies that you can face out there. So it's a swarm of small bones, and that will sometimes uh, usually it just goes on people and deals damage to everybody inside of the swarm. And your third piece of information is that the spellcasting minotaurs are capable of shooting bolts of lightning, as well as and they tend to be more and they are able to levitate of their own will.
Oh, okay. Crazy.
All right. So you got the Venom Minotaur, the Caster Minotaur, and the oh come on, and the Bone Swarm, as well as some common ones like regular Minotaurs and animated skeleton Minotaurs.
Crazy. Okay.
I looked at the encounters that I had drawn up and got you information from there. So.
All right. Well, that's some research time well spent.
So now you guys can be a little bit prepared.
So now those antitoxins probably sound good for those who are not poison immune.
Well, that is 1 week, so you still have 1 week of things you can do.
So I could spend this week making antitoxins.
Yeah. You can make let's see, 2.5 a week, so you can make 4 antitoxin, for 300 gold.
Let's see, yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna give them to everybody else.
Well, since you're the one who's kind of resistant, maybe you can hold on to it so that way you can administer it to people.
Well, I guess it doesn't. All it does, you have to drink it before you get in a fight, then, right?
Yeah, it gives you advantage on against poison for 1 hour, but yeah, you can give one to everybody else. I guess even including Gary, and then if you guys see something that looks poisonous, you guys can kind of anticipate it.
Yeah, so I'll say everybody. I give them all the. Let's see.
You can also give them all to Gary, and if Gary is in the team, he can throw it to people. He has the ability to
We're taking Gary this time with us. I don't care what happens. We're taking Gary with us this time.
For sure,
Gary's been
Gary's
sitting
coming.
out this entire time. Gary's coming with us.
I don't need any
I'm
antitoxin.
sure everybody's got pocket space to take one antitoxin.
Yeah, it won't help me though because I already have advantage on being poisoned.
Oh, you
So
do?
can give mine to someone else. Yeah.
So you can
Oh,
give
okay.
you can give like 2 and 2 to Argos
Yeah,
and
two to Gary, and then one to Argos and one to Xeon.
Xeon. Okay, I'll add it to Gary's.
I'm sorry?
You get one antitoxin.
Okay. Nice.
Gary will have 2 that he can move around if we need it.
Nice. The character sheet's not loaded. There we go.
All right.
I think we're pretty prepped now.
Ooh, excuse me.
We're taking the dragon wagon, right?
Yeah.
The dragon wagon? Is that what we're calling it now?
I mean, that's what it is.
Good old dragon wagon.
We have a thing for inconspicuous names.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with inconspicuous names. Let's see. What do I have for that here? Oh, right. Here we go.
Oh, you know, it'd be the coolest thing if we could enchant the dragon head on the wagon to breathe fire.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know if it's possible, but if it is, then we could have Gary man the turret.
Cool. And let's see, that takes care of all that. Cool. All right. So, how you guys feeling? Okay.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I had fun.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we can call it a short session since we don't have Kyle here. So let's say I'll verify with him what he did during the 4 weeks and the thing on the Discord. But since apparently SDG&E is down for like 7 hours for him. So let's you guys take the dragon wagon. You guys go to the edge.
Sorry, real quick.
Uh-huh.
I would share with everyone that I would share what I learned about my condition, except for the infertile part.
Well,
So everyone will know that Phoenix cursed me, which I think I already shared, but with his own blood, which is kind of a big deal.
all right. So you guys head north from Miletus, across the bridge to Data Harbor. Then you guys take a riverboat up to Akros. From there, you cross the Fargax Bridge into Phoberos.
And we can see this on the map if we take a look.
Yeah, that's on page 85 of the Mythic Odyssey, or 84 of Mythic Odyssey of Theros.
Nice.
And we will. Do you guys want to do a fight without Argos here, or do you want to at least see what the what a possible fight could be?
We could roll the encounter just so we know what we're coming up against.
Yeah.
If you don't mind us knowing that before.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool.
Those were rolls.
They were. That means you guys, even in the wagon, are going to be sneaking up on this.
It's a very silent dragon wagon.
Yeah, you guys
it's very well oiled.
Yeah, you guys lucked out.
That lube works wonders.
It really does, doesn't it?
Argo's got the best sponsorship ever.
Oh, we're killing Minotaurs. Hell yeah. Great.
Finally, some humanoids.
You guys are going to be coming in on, I'll drag the shape on the bottom right, so you guys can set yourselves up there. As you guys were going through the mountains, just before you crossed into Phobos. Phoberos? I don't know, freaking. Yeah, Phoberos. This is where you end up. Let me get Gary over there. And I'm just gonna say that the wagon is just off frame. Okay.
Gary, did you forget the wagon again? Oh my fucking god, Gary! What the?
Yeah. So.
Hey man, Gary's just doing what he can.
So I'm just gonna say if he's in the bottom 3 down here, he has access to the wagon.
I need you to draw that box, Eddie. Oh, you're changing the box to be that.
You know how
I was
long
just
it
expecting like another colored box of a separate color just being there. But whatever. That's cool. It works.
it's been, what is it? Almost like 2 months since I made my custom spell, and now is the time I'm finally gonna have a chance to use it on something. Everything's been larger than large size that we fought.
So yeah, so you have
Wait, so what?
yeah,
What's
so
the geography here?
um so you guys are kind of like in so it's kind of like a canyon thing. Um there's um there's a lot of soot and ash everywhere, so that's where what the black spots are is just like completely ash covered uh things. Sometimes like dead trees and rocks and stuff. Um,
So are these bridges actually going over anything, or?
yeah, these bridges are overland, so you can go under the bridge. You guys are on the down area. This bridge up here is up. This bridge over here is up. Um, so these bridges are on the upper platforms. There's stairs over here that lead up, so that you can get access to there, or you can jump up
And then
or
these
climb up.
metal looking plates, are these like ramps or
Um,
because this looks like it goes across here.
that does go across there. These are they are kind of like only halfway up ramps, so you'd still have to like halfway climb up. It's like they fell down from something.
Hmm, gotcha.
Oh, so to get up, the closest way to get up would be to go under this bridge and then up and over.
Under the bridge to the left, and then up the stairs on the thing. Yeah.
Oh, well, wait, what about
No,
here?
you can walk through here under this bridge and then walk up the slope to get up here.
Over here, you can
Yeah, what about here? If I
no, that
walk
that
under the,
that that's a bridge that goes across.
uh, so where my guy is right now, that's in the lower area, right?
That is correct, yes.
Yes.
So what happens if he goes leftward here?
He's now under the bridge. Okay,
And so as you go,
he's under that bridge as well. That's under a bridge.
and so, but it leads over here, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And then
And so,
on the far left here there's like a ramp up.
and these guys here, so these guys are actually lower.
Higher.
Wait, so what's over here then?
That would be like a tower that they have.
It's a
They're
tower
they're
on the
they're
top
they're
cliff
on a
here.
tower that's on top of the top cliff. So they're
Oh,
really
a
high up.
tower. Oh, okay.
So they're
I
really
see.
high up.
Okay.
But here,
One plus backwards.
yeah, but there's a ramp up here on the far left that you can climb up if you're not going to be climbing.
And then is this right here?
And
Is
then
this a way up to here?
what is?
Or
No,
by
no.
the Patreon?
Oh no,
There isn't a way up here?
no.
It
That's
looks like smooth ground.
yeah. It kind of does, but it's not.
It's okay. We
Okay.
can Misty step up there.
Also up here,
I can climb.
if you go up here and then around, you can also go up.
And then how high is this elevated ground?
Most of the elevated ground is going to be 20 feet above. Um, the um, the tower itself is another 10 feet above that. So the tower itself is 30 feet up. So the Minotaurs on top of the tower are 30 feet in the air.
Okay. Nice. I can easily climb this stuff.
And what you guys see are 2 Minotaurs, 2 Harpies, and 2 Satyrs. Sorry, 1 Minotaur, a Harpy, and 2 Satyrs on the closest tower.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll roll initiative next week. And
Good, because I'm rolling really terribly today.
And yeah, we didn't do any combat because but I think it was fine. I think it was okay for us to just do the thing.
All right, and you get to tell Kyle that Cleopatra hates us now.
Well, she hates you. You guys.
Don't you try to throw your hatred at me.
She probably hates Julius as well. Eddie, I need a relationship role between her and Julius as well. I mean, I'm sure there's like internal beef between the council members of who likes who. I'm sure Eddie hasn't done any of that though. I'm just kidding.
No, I mean Julius is known for his behavior, so. All right, let's see. Yeah, so at least we'll start this, and at least we'll know where we are.
Oh, and I'm also not telling the group about the events that transpired with Cleopatra, but if they choose to know, I'm sure it's not hard for them to find out because of all the rumors.
Yeah.
So.
There's a lot of rumors about somebody shooting their shot, about a cat shooting their shot and missing.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't it be Xeon? Xeon always lands his shots.
While hanging with Julius.
Couldn't be Xeon. He always hits his shots. He's known for hitting his shots.
All right.
I've seen it with my own eyes.
Okay.
Awesome.
Cool. Any questions about anything before we continue? Everybody remembers here. Let me write down. I don't know if you wrote down the information I gave you, Rich, but you can see.
Wait, the about the enemies?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I wrote it all down in my character sheet actually.
Generating venom, minotaurs.
Oh, and Eddie, I definitely wrote in the bio section where I was doing the research, right? And then I put downtime research, and then I made a separate section for Cleopatra because I was ready to start writing things down, and I put a 1, right, to mark down like the facts I knew about her, and it was nothing. I'm leaving it like that. It's empty. It just says Cleopatra : and then there's just nothing there. Absolutely nothing.
One
day I'll find information on her.
You gotta bring her flowers next time.
Gotta bring her flowers. Oh, wait, so I'm not supposed to bring Julius? I'm supposed to bring flowers instead?
Julius is a poor replacement for flowers, I must say.
Also,
I guess that's why it didn't work.
Julius was dressed in orange that day, so he was an orange.
Dressed
Julius.
in orange.
He was an orange Julius.
Oh, very, very good.
He wears orange just for that joke.
That's something Julius would probably do.
He thinks it's the funniest.
He does everything for the joke. It's all for the joke.
All right, so we got. I wrote down in the chat for the campaign. Regenerating venom minotaurs, spellcasting levitating minotaurs with lightning bolts, bone swarm minotaurs, and skeleton minotaurs. Are for the things you guys will run into there. And yeah, there we go. Any other questions?
No, I think we covered everything.
All right. Well, thank you for coming to watch. Really appreciate it. Please comment, like, and subscribe here and on Twitch, and support me on Patreon. Bye, gamers.